Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're looking at this November 2023 Toyota Hilux 2.8 D-4D Auto. This is the double cab Invincible X, finished in Crimson Spark metallic red, which is a beautiful colour. When I come in close, you'll see the sparkle from the metallic in the paintwork. Vehicle's covered just under 3,000 miles from new, with full Toyota service history, printout and stamped book. And we've also fitted some extras to the vehicle. We've got the spoiler bar down at the front, the bonnet guard, the wind deflectors. This is also fitted with the lift and damper kit. Now, as always, the whole vehicle has been machine polished. It doesn't matter how old or new the vehicles are, we like to prepare these vehicles all the same. They all get the same nice treatment. And if we come in closer, now in this model you also get the 360 cameras as well. If I come in really close, you can see, because of the low mileage, it's in lovely condition. There's no chips on the paintwork. I just come across the front of the bonnet here. It's under very bright lights in the showroom, so it tends to pick out anything. Also the windscreen, as you'd expect, really nice and clean. No chipping on there at all. And yeah, if I just hold it here, look at that sparkle. It's a really lovely colour, this. It's become one of my favourite colours. Obviously we have Titan bronze one over here as well, another favourite, but this one really pops in the showroom. Got the wind deflectors up there as well, which are nice and flush with the side of the vehicle. If we come down, I'll show you all down the side. You can see how immaculate it is. It's not had any damage at all. We'll come around the front. If you look at all the grills, no scuff marks, no chips. Really nice. You get two parking sensors on the front of these, which is a bit odd, but a full set on the back, but you've got the 360 cameras. If you look down the side, again, all the panels nice and straight. Let's just come back a bit. They're so cool, these trucks. I love them. Really love them. They drive so well. Such a practical vehicle. And if you're looking for this colour but with a different back, maybe a hard top, we've just done a really nice hard top on one of these in this colour. And you can always give me a call and we'll see what we can work out to change it. We can do that in-house. All of the steps down the side as well. Show you from this side as well. I'm so meticulous. We go around the vehicles, check for any damage before we do the video. Well, we do that way before that anyway, but just to remind ourselves about the car. But there's nothing nasty, no nasty scratches. If you look at all the wheel arches, the wheels, and these tyres, it's on the original set of tyres. I even went as far as to check all the dates on the tyres, and they're all matching. Loads of tread on the tyres, as you'd expect with a vehicle with this low mileage. All around the filler cap. Really nice. Again, all the wheels. No scuff marks on any of the wheels. I've already checked them all. No marks on any of the handles. And then we've also got keyless entry. Dan's just grabbing me the key. This has also just been serviced with Toyota because its first service was due. So we can press with the key in our pocket, we can press to lock. Just come back out so you can see the indicators. And unlock like so. Now when it went in for its service, they said that there was a free upgrade of a tracking system that Toyota are now putting on these, and it has a 3-year subscription, which is free of charge, and we have all the paperwork. Sorry, we don't need to go in there yet. We have all the paperwork for that as well. So that's been fitted. As you're probably aware, those of you that know a bit about these, there were quite a few either being stolen or attempted to be stolen. So it's really important to get that tracker put on there. And that's all been done. And while we're here, so it's a one-owner vehicle from new. It was a logistics company that owned the vehicle before. I think he's moved on. I think he's gone back to a Range Rover actually. And it was serviced with Toyota there. I'll explain why that is on 599, and that is because on the Toyota printout it had a new meter assembly, I think they call it, meter assembly at quite early on, not long ago actually, 1570, is that January? 7th of the 11th, yeah, 1571 miles. So 1571 and what's on the car. I actually drove this for a few days, and we used it to go and pick up some more vehicles. Now this is the tracker system, all ready to be registered. Put the registration number on the front of the box there. So that was done by Toyota. Key cards. There's the key in my pocket. There's a full set of keys for the whole vehicle, including the roller shutter. So service has just been done. One owner from new. Now this one isn't fitted with a tow bar, but if you need a tow bar, I know that people like the sort of Toyota fitment tow bar. They don't want just a neck, they want that sort of solid looking, and I have researched that, and that is something that we can get and fit should you need one. We obviously do that at cost. You can see the rear parking sensors on there. I'm just going to come around and show you the wheel arches and the wheels on this side. Now there was, where is it? There was a tiny little chip there, but we've got the right colour from Toyota, and I think there was a tiny one there, and we touched it in with the right colour. It's still drying actually. We only noticed it before the video. And if we look in there, that data tag, they put a sticker in the wheel arch. Don't know why, but they did. Toyota obviously know what they're doing. They've put them in the windows. Maybe it's stopped them nicking, so I don't know. All of the wing mirrors, I know I haven't shown you the other side, but I've already checked it. And they say, look, no marks on the door, nothing on the door edges. So I've been around the whole vehicle. I know I'm only showing you this side at the moment, but have been thorough and checked it all the way around. Let's just come back out. There we go. The other thing I wanted to show you was the roof. To show, let me just pull myself up here. There's no damage from bird dropping stains. There's no dents, no scratches. You'd be surprised. Some of the vehicles that are out there, they get dents up there, but no one ever checks and looks. But this is in lovely condition, as you'd expect with the low mileage, of course. Right, I tell you what, Dan, should we pop the bonnet? If I pop the bonnet, Dan's going to give me a hand. What's that data card on there? I did show that, I'm sure. So it's the lever on the inside there. Still got the plastic protection under the mat there. Thank you, Dan. So if we come round, I'll do like an overall look. Obviously I've taken a picture, but if we come in close, It's immaculate. Lovely and clean. It's basically been used as a personal vehicle. Now, I'm not too sure if that's part of the tracking system or if that's part of the alarm system. I can't remember if that's, it looks so new, but then so does everything else. There we go. Up underneath as well. I thought, Dan, could you close that down for me, please? Cameras all working. I'll show you those in just a second. Just let Dan close that down. And the way to close these is just to drop it from about there. You don't want to be dropping it so softly that you have to push it down. Okay, let's take a look inside. So on these 2023 models, they swapped out the JBL sound system. I say that, it doesn't sound any different to me. And they've still got the speakers here. They did away with the speakers up here, but as I say, have you noticed any difference, Dan? Just sounds the same, doesn't it? Yeah, there you go. So you're not really missing much there, but you have gained heated seats in the back. And from, I think, was it 2022 onwards, the climate control changed to buttons in the center, and it's a dual climate control basically. The 7121 plates had single climate control. If we look down here, all the seals, no damage, not even really scuffed on the seal plates there. Got a set of carpet mats. We do sell mud block mats as well, which are lipped rubber mats. We can get the Toyota ones for you, but these other ones that we've been buying and selling to our customers, they actually come over here as well and protect this plastic, and they work really well. All of the seats, again, as you can imagine with this mileage, absolutely immaculate, like new. No scratches or scuffs anywhere. All around the center console here, really shiny and new. This bit round the outside, it's always speckly. It's a metallic paint, that's why it sparkles like that. It's not because it's scratched, it's actually a metallic finish. Okay. So, and we've also, worth mentioning, this glove box has a vent here for part of the air conditioning, and it acts like a chiller cabinet, so you can put like your sandwiches, your drinks in there. Locking wheel nuts in there. Cup holders, one either side of the vehicle, and this also slides forward. Pull that out like so. Got cup holders in the center there as well. Obviously your heated seats. And then you've got a 100-watt 2-pin plug in there, which is it AC 220? Does that mean you can shave in there? It's like a shaving plug. Okay, rear door card. Again, look, it's just immaculate. It's not had any wear and tear. I'm going to need your help in a sec, Dan. Back of the rear seats. Again, really nice. These little toggles here to put carrier bags on. In fact, if you want to open the door on the other side, please, Dan. There's your heated seat buttons just there. Lovely. And we've got center armrest. Oh, we've zoomed in. And Isofix, there's a loop up here. So child seat goes into the Isofix here. If you've got a strap on the back of your seat, it will go up through here, through the loop. And then there's, if I get this, there's a bar just here where that clips on. There you go, it's just there. Additionally, these seats lift up. Yeah, okay, and the other side lifts up as well. And then you've got the jack on Dan's side. Just lift that up for us. Which is in there, it's in there, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just there it is, yeah. And on this side, it's because on this side we've got the brace And also there's an arm in there for getting the spare wheel down from underneath. Lovely, thank you. Pop that down. And again, if you look at the bench in the back, no wear and tear on there. Your spare wheel, you see it just down in there. I think there's a bar, one of those things in the packet was a bar that helps wind it down. I'm not going to bang down there at the moment. Door card again on this side. All nice and clean. And now the other thing we'll do, we'll open up the tailgate. Just show you, if I can show you at this angle, no ding dents on that tailgate. There's always a reflection up here. It's the shape. It's cut across like so, but there are no ding dents. So if we drop it, we can let go because it has the damper on this side. And this one on this side is slightly thicker. So this is like a sprung unit. And basically when you go to lift it, it takes some of the weight of the tailgate. And Dan's going to open up, whoops, there we go. Open up the, I'll tell you what, let me just show the top of the roller shutter. Firstly, no scratches, as you'd imagine. There's no damage on the bar up here either. And also, this is the later mountaintop. It's full Toyota, but they're mountaintop. Now this is the one which got a very different texture. The earlier ones had a smoother texture, and they basically went sort of
like a chemically.
Yeah, like you get like a petrol wash look effect on it, and it reacted to a lot of cleaning products. This one doesn't, so much better finish. Now Dan's going to snatch this over to the right to release it, give it a push, it rolls forward. You can adjust the tension on that just up the side, and there's a little windy thing. I think you put a screwdriver in there, and that adjusts the spring, which pulls it in. Got lugs to tie on to front and rear, but look, it's not had any real use. There's no dents in the cassette being this section where the roller shutter goes into. Sometimes with stuff in the back, they slide forward and it gets dented, but not on this vehicle. Like I say, it's just been used basically as a car. If we look down here as well, look, no scratches. And across the tailgate. And then if I lift this up, there's no damage on there. It's got that sort of M3 protective film on there as well. You can get plastic covers to go on here as well. So just pull that down for a second. Dan's going to pull that roller blind back out for us. So you just grab all that, pull it out, and if in doubt, you flick it back over to the left. It's got the instructions on here. Lock, flick it over to the left. When you flick it over to the right, generally give it a pull first, then flick it over. Sometimes people just pull it and it's got the tension of the roller shutter on it and it doesn't want to move. So up that goes. Whoops, that will be me walking into something behind. Okay, so we've done under the bonnet, we've done inside. We're going to go into the front now. I've just done the pictures for this vehicle and I nearly thought I'd finished the video then because I'd already been inside the car. Right, okay. Electric wing mirrors that fold in as well. And then we've got preheat for a cold day, so it'll heat the car up a bit quicker, sorry, down here. Parking sensors, that's the front ones. Camera view for the front and the sides. DPF clean, fuel opener. Electric seat on the driver's side. Again, look at the seat. Everything ties in nicely. Really nice and clean, like new, as does the steering wheel. Really lovely and clean, as you'd expect. I'm just going to jump in. Put the key down. I might just have to slide the seat back. Right, let's start her up. Shut the door, there we go. You always have to give these doors quite a pull because they're so airtight, they sort of bounce back. Okay. So when it came in, it was on, I think it was 571 the mileage, and then I did the mileage up to here, but we know we need to add on that 1,571 miles from the older unit. So if we use these buttons here, this will take us across the screen. And we can go to settings, and in here you'll see we've got lane departure. Now your assist, if you turn that on, basically if you move lane without indicating, the steering wheel will pull you back into the lane. This is your collision warning, or it will brake as well. You can adjust that. Road speed awareness, you can have this to warn you either visually and audibly, or both, and it will basically let you know that the road speed has changed. And then you've got the dynamic radar cruise control with the road speed awareness, and you have the buttons down here. So if we set that, and then with this little button here, we can set the distance from the car in front that we want to sit at. We've also got lane assist, lane departure, and it will tell you if the Your Assist is active or not. That's the one that pulls you back into the lane. And then if you go back to the beginning, you can scroll down and it will give you different menus like so. Now we have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Just going to turn this radio volume down. We have navigation for on the Toyota as well, but if you plug a lead in down here, you'll get your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and then you can set it up here that it will recognize which phone you've got. So if you want to use the Toyota system or the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you just select your phone basically. Put it back because we use Apple. And then this is where you can change the screen colours. You could have it red, couldn't you, I suppose? Break a habit today. We'll leave it on red. There we go. That's not too bad, is it? I'm so used to having the blue and black. But no, that's fine. Okay, on this side of the steering wheel, we have the voice control, phone settings, volume, and stereo up and down. We've got auto lights, of course, front and rear fog lights. I'll just run through this down here. So we've got dual climate control. So on the older vehicles, basically you use the dial. This time you've got dual climate and fan speed in the middle, and you can turn it separate, or you can have it so it does both like so. And then you've got heated front screen. So if the wipers are frozen at the bottom, it's heated at the bottom to defrost them. Rear screen, front fan. We've got our four-wheel drive system. Don't put it in four-wheel drive on a grippy road. It purely is for slippery surfaces, and you shouldn't really run it in four-wheel drive at high speeds either. You know, if you do, you're just going to heat up the transfer box, you know, heat the oil up. It's not mechanically, it's nice to look after things, isn't it? I know it's a Toyota and they're pretty bulletproof, but you know, they're a lot of money, these vehicles. Well worth looking after them, and they'll look after you. And then when you put it into low 4, you can then also do a diff lock as well. You've got like the hill descent down here, your heated seat, sorry. Got 12 volt sockets either side, plenty of power. There's usually a little rubber thing on here and it just pushes in there. So I'll see if I can pick one up from Toyota. They're quite annoying, to be honest with you, because when you put your leads in and out, they tend to come up, fall off and fall down here. So a lot of people just take them off because they're just, yeah, just a bit annoying. Okay, so down here, drive modes. Eco will hold you in a more economic setting. If you're not in so I'll tell you what, if I come up here, so we're not in any mode other than normal. If you are driving economically, there is a little green eco light that comes up down here. If you want to hold the vehicle in eco setting, let me just get that off, take that off. Press the eco button near the gear stick, you can see eco come up at the top. So what it's done now for you is it's kept it in a more economic setting for best fuel economy. The throttle will feel a bit flatter and non-responsive because you're going in economy mode. If you press eco again, it just turns it off. Or press power. Power really does give you a bit more oomph. It's almost like an override. And yeah, if you're putting your foot down and you press it, you can really feel the thing surge forward. And there's never been, on the older ones, sometimes we used to remap them to get a little bit more power out of them. But the 2.8, I've never bothered. It's never needed any more power. So best left alone. Okay, so we've done all there. All nice and clean down here, as you can see. Nowhere at all. I was showing you in there, but got these great handles either side for getting in and out, and in the back. Auto wipers. We've got auto mirror, auto wipers. Don't deserve to be in this job if you don't know what that is. Right. Okay. Door on for lights. We've got an SOS thing up there, and we've got the glasses holder, speaker or microphone up there. All of the roof lining. Door is in the middle. So if we open the door now, there we go, the lights are on. I know what I was going to show you. Right, let's go into reverse. So reverse camera. We've got a choice. We can see the back of the bumper here. We can then go into this mode here, which is the 360 view. We've got to line up, when you get a tow bar fitted, if you need one, this will line you up. You can change that view. When you move the steering wheel up, so you can line up nicely. Now, if we use the camera button down here, let's just put the thing into drive. Press it once. It gives you this front view. So you've got your 360 view. It's showing you where your view is here. This is the front bumper, so you can see right to the front of the vehicle. Sorry, this is the front bumper. You can see right to the front of the vehicle. Now the auto, what that does is if you select that, when you drop below, I think it's about 5 miles an hour, it'll bring this screen up automatically. Now, the only time you wouldn't want that is if you're using the navigation. When you come down to a junction, you want to know if you're going left or right. You don't want this screen popping up, so ideally you can turn it off like so. Now if you press the button one more time, you get the side view looking down the side of the vehicle like so. It looks like you can set that for auto. I'm just wondering if you set that for auto, if that's the screen that comes up. Maybe it is. Fantastic. Right, let's put it back into park before I can get out and get run over by it. Okay, so let's open up the door, turn it off. So there we have it really. That is our Crimson Spark Red Toyota Hilux double cab Invincible X with some nice features on it. Now if you need any finance options, we currently have a rate with Santander, 9.4%, subject to being approved. We earn no commission at that currently. If you choose one of the other finance companies, or we need to use one of them, they may pay us a commission, and we will let you know what that is, because that is the law nowadays. And with warranty, well, you get 10 years or up to 100,000 miles. If you service this vehicle with Toyota after the first 3 years, each year that you do that, they will extend the warranty on the car. Like I say, right up to its 10th year and 100,000 miles. And we have a 65 plate old 3 litre that's just come into stock. And that's actually still got about 9 months of warranty on it, because it's got low mileage. And it looks really dated, but it's still under warranty. Their warranties are amazing. You know, I don't think you'll get better. So yeah. And the other thing is, if you read the terms and conditions, even if a vehicle, I mean, this has been serviced, but even if it's missed the service interval, once you have that a new service with Toyota, they will still give you the warranty. Now, if it had done a lot of mileage, I guess they might take that into account. But yeah, a great warranty, and a fantastic vehicle, this one. So please get in touch with any questions, and I'll be happy to help. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video, and I hope it was helpful. Bye now.